All right, good evening. Welcome to a special night as we continue a storied rivalry between Creekside and our friends down the street, Bartram Trail. Before we get the tip off, please bring your attention to the court as we families, hard work, dedication, and commitment goes on and off the court. They've honored a significant commitment to this program, and we could not be any prouder of their accomplishments. And are currently their Class 7A back-to-back defending district champions. Please welcome our first senior, Noah Schlick. Joined by his parents, Tony and James Schlick. Noah is our future Hall of Fame broadcaster. If you haven't seen Noah, I hope you have the privilege to hear him. As your voice of the Crusaders, Noah's career at Creekside launched in 2020 when you created his YouTube channel where you broadcast Creekside athletics. More recently, you can find Noah handling play-by-play color and commentary for Jacksonville University Baseball on ESPN. Noah's favorite basketball memory is playing Disney Family Feud with guards and forwards back in 2020. Check out that YouTube video. Noah's favorite thing about Creekside is being around the athletic teams as he's covered the Creekside community support for high school athletics. When asked about what is most exciting about his future, Noah stated, just building on my broadcasting work and seeing where it takes me. Noah plans on attending community college at St. John's River State while pursuing broadcasting. He'd like to thank his parents, the coaches of the teams he's covered, and then Coach Mirabel for allowing him to call sports at Creekside and supporting his work. Thank you, Noah. Go Knights. Our second senior, number 1, Bryce Seymour. Joined by his mother, Felicia Wilcox. Bryce is a two-time medal in basketball and has been a member of the program for 4 years. An extremely athletic player with an uncanny ability to start on basketball, Bryce has been an offensive threat and a defensive specialist for the program with a relentless energy to grab every rebound and get out of transition for easy buckets. Bryce's favorite basketball memory is winning back-to-back district championships. His favorite thing about Creekside is the friends he's made over his high school years. When asked about what he's most excited about for his future, Bryce shares adulthood and all that is in store. He plans to attend Tallahassee State College in the fall. Bryce would like to thank his mom, his guardian angel 9, family, friends, and teammates. Thank you, Bryce. Go Knights! Our third senior, number 2, Derek Rivers. Joined by his parents, Derek and Cynthia Rivers, and our Creekside Hoops mascot, Zeus. Derek is a two-time letterman in basketball and has been a member of the program for 4 years. An all-around talented guard, Derek has led the backcourt of Creekside as a 2-year starter. Derek's creative dribbling, electric passes, crafty steals, and big-time perimeter shots for us is really castle. Derek's favorite basketball memory is winning back-to-back district championships. His favorite thing about Creekside is friends he's made. When asked about his most exciting aspect of his future, Derek shares the possibility, the opportunity to play college basketball. At this point, Derek is undecided on his college career and his plans as he's entertaining options as a student athlete to continue his basketball career. Derek would like to thank his parents for their continued love and support. Thank you, Derek. Go Knights! Our next senior, number 3, Kay Patterson. Joined by his parents, Coach Chris and Leather Patterson. Kay is a two-time leader in basketball and has been a member of the program for 4 years. A sharp shooting guard, Kay's consistent play throughout his career has spoken for itself, as he's been a top scorer defender in the program and has led by example on and off the court. His deep threes, unstoppable fadeaways, has highlighted the castle throughout his career. Kay's favorite basketball memory is fellow senior Derek Rivers' buzzer beater last week at Fleming Island. His his favorite thing about Creekside is his friends, his band, and roots. When asked about what he's most excited about for the future, Kate shares going to college. Kate is undecided his college plans as he's entertaining his scholastic options. His pursuit of Yale University is the talking point of team meetings. Kate would like to thank his parents, family, and teammates. Thank you, Kate. Go Knights. Hold on, Todd. Hold on, Todd. Backup plan. All right, our next team. Yusuf Amadawe, joined by his parents from Unitarian, Amadawe and Lynette Amadawe, his sister Yusra Amadawe. We are excited to welcome Yusuf and his family to Creekside for his senior year. A talented, hard-nosed guard with an inquisitive spirit, Yusuf has been a valuable addition and contributor to our program. He's an extremely likable young man who has made absolutely no problem fitting into Creekside. Yusuf's favorite Creekside basketball moment is hitting a three-quarter shot in the Forte tournament this year. His favorite thing about Creekside is C-Money. When asked about what he's most excited about for his future, Yusuf shares he's most excited to start his degree in pre-med and see where that takes him. College plans, Yusuf will be attending Jacksonville University. And finally, Yusuf would like to thank his family, Coach Patterson, Tammy, Dean, and everyone who came to the game today and in the past. Additional college plans to be started in the pre-med program in college. Thank you, Yusuf. Go Knights. All right. Last one, number 20, Tyler Jenkins. Joined by his mother, Jessica Lee, and brother Andrew Jenkins. A talented multi-sport athlete in football and basketball, Tyler is a two-time letterman in hoops and has been a part of the program for 4 years. Tyler is known for fooling the fans with his powerful paint presence and his step-back threes. He's an extremely hard worker on both ends of the floor and has been a joy coach during his high school career. Tyler's favorite Creekside basketball moment is being scored last year's district championship, and his favorite memory of Creekside is friendships and the bond he's made with everyone. When asked about what he's most excited about his future, Tyler is most excited about what Tyler has to State College at FSU and getting the full college experience. Tyler would like to thank Coach Patterson because he stuck with all of us through the whole thing. End quote. Thank you, Tyler. Go Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024-25 seniors. Go Knights. Thank you for being here.
High school basketball is live on Schlick Sports. The Battle of Longleaf Pine and senior night here at Creekside High School. And this one, a matchup that doesn't disappoint often. Creekside and Bartram trail the Battle of Longleaf Pine. These two teams, bitter rivals to the end, separated by just 6 miles. Some classic contests over the years. What will we have in store tonight from two teams that come in sporting similar records? Creekside 11-7, Bartram trail 11-6. For Bartram, they're going to want to slow this ball game down. This is a team that comes in scoring 48.2 points per game. Creekside at 59.2. The Knights like to play fast. They like to score. Meanwhile, this Bartram team, they're described very patient. They run out of Princeton offensive sets. They look for back cuts and handoffs to create an advantage. They're a very good defensive basketball team. Opponents averaging just over 45 points per game against the Bears. And this is a team that last year, a miracle comeback, it seemed, in the second half. Going into halftime, this Bartram Trail team trailed the Creekside Knights by a score of 38. Well, that is the wrong number, 37-20. They outscored Creekside 38-15 in the second half. After trailing by 17 at the end of the first half, this is a Bartram team that absolutely came out and dominated, seemingly doing no wrong in the second half in front of their home crowd. They'll look to carry in that momentum from last year into this year's edition of the Battle of Longleaf Pine. They've dropped 3 in a row, and Jeremiah Tusher mentioned to me before the game, they're looking to break that skid, and no better place for them to do it and grab some energy than coming into Creekside in a near sold-out environment and coming away with a W. We're going to step away, be back in a minute for the national anthem and the starting lineups on Schlick Sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Castle at Creekside High School. We now ask that you please rise and, if you are able, and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Now the message from Athletic Director Luke Maribel. Welcome to tonight's basketball game between the Bartram Trail Bears and your Creekside Knights. We see this basketball court as an extension of our classroom environment where we learn dignity and respect for others. Tonight we ask for your enthusiastic support of your respective team. We also ask that you support this student athlete from both of our institutions by honoring all witness to treat all fans of
the Creekside Knights and the Bartram Trail Bears live on Schlick Sports. Hello everyone, I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing you tonight's action live from the castle. It's a storied rivalry between Creekside and Bartram Trail, and we are underway. The Bears starting with the basketball, entering this game with a record of 11-6 as Tyler Jenkins going for the steal, and I believe he is going to be called for a foul. No, it's going against Bartram Trail and Dylan Murray. Creekside will get the ball back, and I tell you, Tyler Jenkins with the early play for the Knights, and I don't think there was someone in those senior night festivities with a louder ovation. Full standing O for Tyler Jenkins. Doesn't get too much playing time. Appeared in just one game this season, but Coach Chris Patterson said just how valuable he is to this team. He's a guy who doesn't get a lot of minutes as Rivers fires the three. He got it! Knights on the board first, courtesy of Derek Rivers. But Jenkins, really vocal, real tough in practice. The guys love him. Hit a three in his only game, gets a steal early on. Now he's guarding Murray. This place loud as it normally is for this big-time rivalry matchup. Mickelson gets it back out to Williamson. Williamson on the drive. Up with the layup, no good off the cup. El Madawi in transition, finds Rivers. Rivers kicks to the right corner. Seymour swings it back to Rivers. 3-0 Creekside, the early lead. Rivers again from distance, this one off the mark. Rivers, that is consistent as you can be shooting the three ball. Not too often you see guard a guy who attempts a lot of three-pointers, shooting 50%. That's what he's done on the season. Very consistent as a shooting guard. 13.7 points per game. And he's shooting 53% from the field. Bartram gets on the board. Creekside with the ball on the other end. Jenkins for three. That's off the mark. On the other end, Bartram Trail, a three from Guerin. That's no good. Guerin, the leading scorer for the Bears, as he has been for a little while now. Patterson, mid-range jump shot falls. Guerin's the man to watch out for. He's been the key player for Bartram for the past few years. Standing at 6'6", 170. He's a true guard, however. The senior, a massive player on this team. Comes in averaging 13.5 points per game. The floater no good from the high point. It's going to be Guerin and David Souza leading the way for Bartram Trail as Patterson from downtown. Shy of the mark. Off the front iron and out. Williamson on the drive. Doesn't get the layup to go. Rivers brings it the other way. Bartram in his zone defense. Creekside moving the ball around. Little floater, top of the lane, off the mark. Creekside, you've seen them let go of a few mid-range shots. That's something they heavily emphasized over the holiday break, especially against zone defenses. Those are crucial. And there's been a few guys who've really excelled there as there's a blocking foul, an illegal screen called on David Souza, as Souza's cousin, Lucas Desa, into the game alongside Nolan Nelson. Jenkins and Seymour check out. Rivers is one of those guys who really excels in those mid-range jumpers. That's going to be another foul against David Souza. Bartram Trail would not like to see that. Second leading scorer flirting with foul trouble in the first quarter. They're going to take him out. A really impressive showing from the crowd tonight. Not very many empty seats out here at Creekside as Patterson for three. Down the drain, he got it. to Cade Patterson with 5 of those points for Creekside. Mickelson. Now Guerin. Right corner, 3 ball. No good from Wright Lester, the wing who checked in for Souza. El-Madawi from distance, and it is money! Yusuf El-Madawi makes it 11-2. Bartram Trail struggling to score early on. Jump shot, no good. Patterson bringing it back. Rivers. Nolan Nelson going to work on the drive. Skips off the rim and out, grabs his own rebound. Nelson. No foul called there. Bartram going on the other direction. Guerin for 3. It's good. He's got a little bit of an awkward release, a little slingshot action on his shot, but it does work. Near 40% from three-point land this season, 47% total field goals. 2:15 to play in the first quarter. Patterson again for 3, off the front of the rim and out. Williamson directing traffic, guarded by Rivers. A little bit of space for the 3, bounces off the rim. Desa. El-Madawi just inside the 3-point arc. A little shy on his shot. Garen Blaylock getting ready to check in for the Knights. Dylan Sheets also to the scorer's table. Wide open, Wright Lester didn't want to take the 3. He is 33% from downtown this season. Didn't seem too keen on shooting there. Guerin did. Ball last touched by Patterson on the baseline. Blaylock and Sheets on for Rivers and El-Madawi. Ball deflected by Sheets, and Patterson takes it away. Desa, right wing. On the Knights logo at midcourt. Sheets, and now Patterson with it. Letting time dwindle down in this first quarter. 30 seconds on the clock. Desa, back to Sheets. To the left of the center circle. 20 seconds, Sheets over to Blaylock. Peeking at the clock. Nelson trying to set up a screen. Goes off of it on the drive. Blaylock to the cup. No good. Put back from Nelson off the iron. 3 seconds. 2, 1 from number 1. No good to end the quarter. Our score after 1. Creekside 11, Bartram 5. It's the Battle of Longleaf Pine on Schlick Sports. Second quarter now on Schlick Sports. 11-5, Creekside with the lead. As the buzzer sounds, Creekside will start with the sideline inbound. It's Desa getting it into Derek Rivers. Dylan Sheets, a sophomore guard who's earned himself some more playing time recently. Corner three, Nelson, too strong over the rim. Bartram and Creekside, their student sections directly across from each other on that side, kind of jawing back and forth. Williamson can't get the three to go. Now Desa, in and out. My cameraman made the comment that it was like watching the 2016 Golden Warriors out here with the Golden State Warriors with all the threes going up. You're gonna see that a lot. Except it seems from Darian Wright Lester, who doesn't seem like he wants to join in on that three-point parade. On the drive, a little bit of space. Nice move from Williamson. Attacks the basket, gets it to fall. He'll shoot one more. Cade Patterson back in for Dylan Sheets. Nothing but nylon there from Jackson Williamson. Since the 11-2 start for Creekside, Bartram trail on a 6-0 run. Rivers, good move to the basket. Doesn't finish with his left hand. Battle for the ball. Desa's got it, slips, steps out of bounds in the process. Bartram trail basketball. So in the timeout, our score 11-8. Creekside with the advantage. Bartram trail on a 6-0 run. They're trying to battle back here from that early deficit, and better now than in the second half as they did last year, but Creekside knows this year they came into this one a little more prepared for a tough battle, as in last year they entered this matchup 5-0. They had gotten some big wins over teams like Andrew Jackson and kind of riding high at that point. And I think when Bartram made that comeback, you know, you going into halftime break, feeling confident, 17-point lead. Bartram trail was able to apply some pressure, and Creekside didn't do a good job handling it. This year, they feel they're a little more ready for a battle like that. As in, they've been through the fire this season. They've had some games where they've been down by a lot, had to battle back, had some games where their lead's been cut into, and they've had to fight. They face some tough competition, have some tough losses, some really good wins, especially recently, as Creekside's been able to go on a little 4-game win streak with wins over the likes of Providence, PV, Fleming Island, and San Jose Prep. They're ready for a battle tonight. Nelson. No good on the three. Desa back out to Nolan Nelson. He's dribbling into the lane, goes up with the hook shot. Takes 2 hops, falls in. 13-9, Creekside their first basket in a little while, snapping a 7-0 run for Bartram Trail. This game has been a little bit of a slower pace so far, and I'd say that's playing into the way Bartram Trail would like to see it go. They're a team that doesn't score too much, but they don't allow too much, and they do it exactly like this. Now, I'm sure the Bears coming into this one, they're going to want to hang around, give themselves a chance in the fourth quarter. And I think if they're able to have this one tight in the fourth, they've got a good shot. Creekside, I think, would like to see a little more separation between these two teams. Find a way to speed the game up a little bit. Williamson on the drive. Rivers called for a foul. At the line, Jackson Williamson leads the team in free throw percentage at 65%, which isn't an astounding number, but this is a Bartram Trail team that 55% from the line as a team. They definitely like to improve on that. Second shot good. 13-10. Creekside Knights leading the Bartram Trail Bears. Derek Rivers on the baseline, kicks it back out. Darren Blaylock, back to Desa. Foul gonna be called down low. And it looks like it's going against Bartram Trail. I think Bartram thought they got that whistle when it was called. The official shook her head, said no. Nelson fouled going up with the shot. That's on Darian Wright-Lester. To the line goes Nolan Nelson. Creekside shooting 64% as a team. Nelson has been a little streaky at the free throw line this season, 61% in total. He's either been kind of really hot or really cold at the line as the season's progressed. He's good on his first shot here. Coming off of a game against San Jose Prep in which he had 16 rebounds. He's averaging a double-double per game, leading Creekside with 13.9 points per game. And he's averaging 10.7 rebounds per game. His 10 double-doubles, good for 24th in the state of Florida. Top 200 in the country. 15-10, Creekside now in a full court press with the lead. Tips the ball, Bartram still able to keep control of it. Guerin on the drive, he is fouled. Going to the line and shooting two. Seen a lot of whistles. First shot off the front iron and out. Bartram Trail struggling at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws off the mark. That was really weird. You know, it's a sold out crowd. You'd think there'd be more noise going on when there's a free throw, but it felt pretty silent in here. Rivers for three. That's no good. Wide open lane to the rim, and Jackson Williamson cannot believe he didn't get that layup to fall. Al-Madawi back to Patterson. Patterson, too strong. I'm going to go out. I'm going to call my take for the first half. Neither team reaches 20 points by the halftime break. That's my prediction. Both teams just seemingly can't buy a bucket right now. That pass goes off the backboard. Haven't seen that too many times. Rivers feeds Nelson. Nelson banks it in. And Chris Patterson gonna spend a timeout. 17-10, 2:38 to play in the second quarter. You are listening to Creekside and Bartram Trail on Schlick Sports. (17-10) our score as the Creekside Knights with a 7-point lead over Bartram Trail. The Bears with the basketball as this has been a defensive struggle. I feel like the score should be higher. There's been some pretty good looks for both sides that just haven't fallen. And now Bartram Trail able to break that press. Wasn't looking promising for them at first. Jackson Williamson on the drive, dishes it to Murray. Murray no good. Bartram gets the offensive board. Sosa off the back of the rim. Another offensive board for Bartram Trail. You know Creekside is going to emphasize that at halftime. Feed down low. Darian Wright Lester converts on the little bunny. 17-12. Darren Blaylock took a look for three and thought better of it. Patterson driving in, pull-up jump shot. Top left of the lane, that's no good. Bartram Trail in transition. Jackson Williamson, nice job by Blaylock poking it away. It's a Bartram Trail inbound. That's going to be a charge. Nice job by Darren Blaylock there, getting in position. Takes the contact. That's either 2 or 3 on Darian Wright Lester. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Derek Rivers floats one over to Patterson, straight away. Nolan Nelson for 3. He got it. (20-12). 50 seconds to go in the first half. Guerin off the mark on his mid-range jump shot. Cade Patterson kicks to the left corner. Desa slowing things down. Patterson, long distance 3, and he got it. Money from Cade Patterson. Now an 11-point game on the other end. 3 ball. That's no good. Wright Lester had a look. Murray gets the rebound. Guarded by Nelson, back outside. 12 seconds. Guerin seems in no rush. 10 seconds, guarded by Blaylock. 7 seconds, makes a move, whistle. A violation of some sort against Bartram Trail. 6.5 seconds. Creekside looking for a buzzer beater. Patterson, Steph Curry range, he got it! Cade Patterson is fired up! Creekside, 26, Bartram, 12, as we hit the half on Schlick Sports. third quarter of action between Creekside and Bartram Trail. The Bears down by 14. Going to work down low, little hook shot. David Souza gets it to 12. Bartram Trail struggled offensively in that first half. They're going to need to find a way to keep the pace of this game slow and convert on opportunities. They had chances. They had open looks, including open threes, even a couple open layups that they missed. Just nothing seemed to fall. We'll see if this second half they wake up a little bit when it comes to scoring the basketball. Derek Rivers feeds down to Nolan Nelson. Was looking for Patterson, got it tipped and stolen away. Last year, Creekside led Bartram by 17 at the half. A three away and good. Bennett Mickelson. Bartram outscored Creekside 38-15 in the second half last year. These teams, I'm sure, both have that in the back of their minds. Bartram Trail, from the perspective of, yeah, we did it once, we can do it again. Creekside, more on the side of, let's not let that happen again. Nolan Nelson, little pump fake, hook shot, through the contact and one. Second trip to the line for Nelson tonight. Went 2 of 2 in his first trip to the free throw line. No good on that shot. Rivers grabs the rebound. Chance for at least 4 on this possession. Rivers drives in on Souza. Kicks out to Desa, Souza's cousin. Fires the 3. Desa around and out. Tipped away, Bartram basketball. Cousin on cousin, down in the lane. Souza couldn't finish. Souza whistled for a foul there on El Madawi, and I don't know about that call. That looked to me like it was all ball. Free trip to the line for Yusuf El Madawi. Feel like it's been a little whistle happy tonight. Both ends, a lot of fouls being called, and gotta let them play a little bit too. El Madawi 1 of 2 on that trip to the line. 29-17, Creekside with the 12-point lead. Nelson with the rejection. El Madawi going the other way, finds Desa. Desa on the drive, Desa. Stopped by Souza, foul down low. That one's gonna go against El Madawi. Now that one, I think, was a foul. The one that was called, I think, all ball, didn't even touch El Madawi. That one completely slapped the arm. All evens out though. in that case. Kickball violation against Darian Wright Lester. Nolan Saleg into the game alongside Darren Blaylock. Desa and El Madawi will take a break. Bartram Trail sending in James Humphreys. Bennett Mickelson to the bench. 4:44 on the clock in the third quarter of play. Three ball from Patterson, and he's hit. We're leading now on 4 of those tonight. Cade Patterson having himself a night from downtown. 32-17. Three on the other end. Williamson couldn't respond. Rivers, pump fake. He's got Patterson. Now it goes to Nelson with the punishing finish down low. Nolan Nelson. "17-point advantage for Creekside. Whistle against Cade Patterson and the Creekside Knights. Caught holding there. Jackson Williamson comes across half court. Humphreys has got it. The three skips off the rim. Creekside going the other way. Darren Blaylock banks it in on the layup. Creekside separating. (36-19). Student section chanting, "We want Tyler." I'm sure the senior will get back in if this continues much longer. As a timeout called. Creekside up 19, 36-17 when we return on Schlick Sports. .316 on the clock. It's 36-17 Creekside. James Humphreys over to Souza. Souza driving in, gets it pickpocketed by Nolan Nelson. Rivers headed to the line. .251 to play in the third quarter. It's 36-17. First free throw off the mark from Derek Rivers, a 62% foul shooter. Second shot, Rivers. Up and good. 37-17, 20-point lead for Creekside. Souza, guarded by Nelson and Selig, spent too much time in the lane. Creekside basketball. Creekside really starting to pull away. Stolen by Williamson. Gets it up the court. Right Lester. Was that a floater or was that an attempted alley-oop? I don't know, but it's Creekside basketball. Selig finds Blaylock. Almadawi. Nelson. No problem down low. That's a big man bucket. He's going to the line. Double teamed. Went up strong with it. And now he goes to the line to shoot one more. Three-point play completed by Nolan Nelson, now 40-17. Creekside has outscored Bartram Trail 14-5 in the second half. Another steal for Creekside. Rivers to Blaylock. Blaylock goes on the drive. Let's go of a floater. And after three bounces on the rim, the ball goes down. 42-17. This Creekside defense playing really well in this game. Bartram Trail still yet to hit 20 points. Dason and Windle into the game. Fadeaway jump shot, good from Landon Guerin. 42-19. Patterson over to Rivers. These two celebrating senior night. Tate and Derek. Both good friends off the court, good chemistry out there. Those guards. I was talking to Coach Chris Patterson about the seniors before the game. As Elma Dowie, no good from three. And he said he kind of speaks about Tate and Derek. The same sentence as Elma Dowie. No good on the near full court shot to end the third quarter. Our score, Creekside 42, Bartram 19. 42-19 Creekside. Well in control of this game over Bartram Trail. Derek Rivers headed to the line. Using his size to his advantage there on Wendell. Creekside, maybe a little extra motivation in this game as last year's loss to Bartram Trail snapped a 5-game win streak against the Bears. They still haven't lost to Bartram Trail at home since 2019. Early on in this rivalry for a long time, Bartram Trail kind of controlled it, especially in the mid-2010s. The bucket good on the other end for Bartram Trail, make it 43-21, but around 2020, this thing really took a shift in favor of Creekside. The Knights lead the all-time series 20-16 as El Madawi fouled on the drive, baseline inbound for Creekside. This thing, the rivalry started off with 7 straight Creekside wins. Bartram Trail didn't beat Creekside until 2012, the first matchup in 2009. Then Bartram Trail went on a nice run until 2015. Creekside then rattled off some victories between 2015-2018, won all but 1 game as Rivers' fadeaway jump shot no good. And then it's Bartram Trail with a 5-game win streak against Creekside, and since then, Creekside 5-1 against Bartram Trail. It's kind of been a real streaky series, but Creekside has kind of gained control of this rivalry as the years have gone on. Nolan Nelson on the drive. Nolan Nelson with the bucket. 45-21, 6.5 minutes to play. On the drive, basket won't count. There's a push, and that's going to be called on El Madawi. 6:17 to go. Dylan Sheets back in for Creekside. Guarded tightly. Murray able to find Guerin. Landon Guerin just hasn't really been able to find a shot tonight. Whistle down low. Dylan Murray caught holding Nolan Nelson. 5:59 to play. Sheets able to find Blaylock on the inbound. Three ball Nelson, money. 48-21. Williamson, double team looking for the open man, able to find Murray. .24 to go. Foul down low, believe Go against Lucas Desa. 5:16 to play. Gotta wonder if there's like a time mark where Coach Patterson can send the seniors in. 48-21, fadeaway jump shot, no good. Patterson turns around, jump shot, just a little short. Another jumper, Desa converts. 50-21, 4:53 to play. Bryce Seymour headed to the table, getting ready to check in. Three good from Guerin. Bartram Trails struggled to really get anything going from distance. One of just a few threes on the night for Bartram. Desa goes on the drive. Gonna be called for a charge. Subs coming in for Creekside, Brennan Lee and Bryce Seymour. Student section wants Tyler Jenkins. Nolan Salig to the scorer's table. Straightaway three. Murray no good. Grant Stokes. Off the mark. Seymour with the rebound. Bryce Seymour to Brennan Lee. Lee's layup off the mark. .3:10 to play. And Tyler Jenkins getting ready to check in. On the drive, that's gonna be a foul. No, travel. No Salig and Jenkins. Now let's give him a bucket. Are they chanting "Thank you, coach"? Salig, jump shot, no good. Going the other way. Guerin, little Euro step. Good on the floater. 50-26, 2:44 to play. Tyler Jenkins with the ball, finds Salig. Bryce Seymour over to Sheets. Jenkins to Seymour. Dylan Sheets, nice bucket down low. 52-26. Guerin, pull up three. Jenkins with the rebound. Salig from downtown, he got it! 55-26 Creekside, 1:47 to go. Timeout called by Bartram Trail. We'll step away, back for the final stretch when we return on Schlick Sports. (55-29), Creekside leads Bartram Trail. 1:25 to go. Brennan Lee. Dylan Sheets. Over to Jenkins. Let's go of a three. No good. In transition, Wendell trying to keep it in. Ball back with Creekside. Sheets on the drive. Sheets lays it in. 57-29, 57 seconds to go. Sosa. Right, Lester with the bucket. 28 seconds, Seymour over to Lee, finds Jenkins, three ball, off the glass and off the mark. 15 seconds, Humphreys get on the other end. This place wants to get Jenkins a bucket. Student section on their feet. 5 seconds, Lee lost the ball, and that's gonna do it. Bartram Trail falls to Creekside. The Knights with a resounding victory on senior night, 57-33 over their rival, Bartram Trail Bears. And not a bad way to spend senior night, kind of beating up on your rivals. Creekside with a 24-point win. The Knights will return home next week, Thursday at 7:30, taking on Tokoi Creek. A big-time matchup here at the Castle. We'll be back for that, but until then, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off, saying have a good night, and I'll see you next time on Schlick Sports.